everyone, I'm LeighAnn. If you don't know me, if you do and you're back, thank you so much. I'm happy you're here. Today is 2019 beauty favorites, like the whole year. And this year I feel like it's a very straightforward to the point year because I was very focused and straight to the point with my makeup. Like not a lot of fussing around. I just feel like there's been a little bit of a shift in the beauty world. Not for everyone obviously, but at least for me, I'm definitely a lot more like low key and I just want to use products that work. I am not willing to use a concealer if I don't think it's going to work for me. And it used to be different back in the day. I would give like everything a chance, you know what I mean? And I've just gotten to the point in my life, I'm a grown up lady. I don't know if I want that to be my official title. We're still working on it, but not just anything can go on this face. I am not willing to give just any product my time. Therefore, I feel like these products that I have to show you are definitely worth your time. I have like 10, 11, 12. You'd think I would have actually counted it before I did this video, but I have a few things to show you. I'm excited to show you. It's been a great year. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing. If you have subscribed, you are my people and I love you. And if you haven't subscribed, you can totally subscribe now and take that thank you like I meant it for you. We can pretend like you were already subscribed. But whether you're subscribed or not, it has been a great year and I appreciate you being here and supporting my channel. This year was definitely crazy. Next year might get even crazier. I'm moving in January. I'm planning a channel merge, my vlog channel and my main channel together. I know, crazy. I'll tell you more about that in the future, but like things are shaking up, things are changing. I'm very excited for everything new coming. Hopefully you guys are too. Let's get to the point of the video. Why don't we? Okay, what do I tell you about first? First things first, this foundation. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. I have been loving this foundation so much. I've talked to you guys about it before, but I probably should have been talking about it more because I've been using it more than any other foundation this year. I absolutely love it. I have oily skin. I really do have trouble keeping foundation on my face, and this one is really, really nice. And it's more of like an everyday foundation for me. When I want my foundation to be more like full coverage, bulletproof, I will mix this foundation in with my Estee Lauder Double Wear, and that really makes it like matte, stay all day, apocalypse ready. My makeup's going nowhere. You know what I mean? And that's actually what I have on my face right now because I've got a long day ahead of me. But more often than not, it's just this foundation. I have just in front of me right now, what, 7 shades? I have so many of these. A couple of them were sent to me a long time ago, but I bought it before they ever sent it to me and I've repurchased and I will continue to repurchase because this is so good. Okay, next up, this brow product right here has changed the game for me. You guys know I struggle with my brows. I have fluffy, weird brows that will not be tamed by literally any kind of brow gel or any other kind of like DIY hack, like using glue or hairspray or hair gel. Like I did a whole video on it actually. And then this brow gel came along and it is so good. It's from CoverGirl. It's called the Easy Breezy Brow and I've landed on using the medium shade. It's so wonderful. It's what I have in my brows right now. I used a little bit of a pencil as my first step and then I went in with this. I have not been able to go without this for even one day since I discovered it. It's relatively new. I've only had it for a few months, but honestly, run out and get this. If you have been disappointed by other brow gels, this one has great pigment and it also has great stick. And if you need the stick, this one right here. It is so good. Like I don't go around telling people that they need things. Like I'm not on that level. Like get it if you want to get it. Like you know your face better than anyone, but like I really feel that you need this. I definitely needed this and I'm so happy I found it. I'm so happy they came out with it. It's the best brow gel I've ever tried. And it's from the drugstore. I mean, you can't beat it. Okay, let's get out of the drugstore for a second. This is a color corrector. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Peachy Toned Color Corrector, and I guess a lot of people look at color correcting as like an extra step, like when they're trying to be extra fancy, but for me it is essential. My under eyes need help, they need work, and I always go for a peachy tone color corrector before I go in with my foundation, concealer, all of that business, and this one has been so good to me. It is on the pricier side and I kind of didn't want to love it. I didn't want to fall in love with it because I don't really want to get addicted to something that's super pricey. And it's not super pricey, but you know what I mean, right? I am in love with it. It is so good. I've been using the medium shade. I also have the light shade and that one works for me when I'm not like doing full on makeup, but the medium one really does it. Like my under eyes, they look alive again. They have brought them back to life. I absolutely love them. It doesn't give me like a heavy cakey look under my eyes, which can happen if you're like layering products like concealer, primer, foundation, powder, all of this stuff. It adds up, you know what I mean? And this one doesn't make you look extra cakey, which is really nice. The packaging is really pretty. Not that that totally matters, but I've just been loving it. Oh, okay. Actually, this probably should have been the first product that I talked to you about. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I have my obsession with the Revlon Balm Stain and Honey, and they discontinued it this year. It was a heartbreaking moment for me. I'm still honestly not over it. I have started talking about it less, but I have made so many videos over the past year talking about it, mourning the loss, trying to find a dupe, trying to make a dupe. And I'm gonna be real with you, I haven't found one. There just is no dupe. Even the ones that I DIY'd, like, it just doesn't cut it. I'm sad to say it. They are my creation. I want to love them, but like, just didn't happen for me, sadly. But I'd like to introduce you to, I guess, the replacement. This feels very awkward. I feel like I'm introducing you to like your new dad. Anyway, this is the product that has taken the place of Revlon's Honey in my bag. It's my new go-to. It's what I have on my lips right now. It is the Clinique Chubby Stick and Whole Lotta Honey. It's not the same color as the Revlon Balm Stain and Honey, but it is really pretty. I really like it. I can use it with a lip liner, without a lip liner. It's definitely more of a brown tone than a pinky purpley tone, but I like it. I've grown to love it. Nothing will take Honey's place in my heart, but in my purse, this chubby stick has taken its place. Moment of silence. Okay, silence over. I don't feel like that really works in a YouTube video. I might as well say this now. I wasn't really intending on including this in my 2019 favorites, but it's what I have on my lips right now with Whole Lotta Honey, and you might be able to see it because this lip liner is a little bit darker. It's the Marc Jacobs Pout Liner Longwear Lip Pencil in Primrose, and they are not joking around when they say longwear. This stuff stays on through it all. It is so good. I want to get more colors. This is the only one I have right now, but it works with so many different lip colors. It's just so pretty. It goes on so easily. You could overline your lips a little bit. You could go crazy. I don't really get crazy. I'm a little too scared to get crazy, but this would totally work. It stays on through it all. It is so amazing. And I feel like this would probably be like a universally pleasing color, like an everyday color, but you could definitely dress it up too. Okay, I'm rambling. Let's move on to the next one, Milk Flex highlighter, and it is so beautiful. It's absolutely filthy right now because I use it seriously every single day. I skip around with highlighters a lot. I'm really not very loyal, and I like to try different highlighters all the time. That's one of those products where I'm like, you know, whatever, let's get crazy. Like foundation, this is not a game. Concealer, this is not a game. I don't want to try something that's not going to work for me, but like highlighters, I will try whatever, but I keep coming back to this over and over and over again. Like I'd say like 8 days out of 10, this is the highlight for me. It is such a beautiful shade. They have different shades that will work with different skin tones, but Lit is the one that works for me best. You can definitely make it crazy and super intense, but you can also blend it out, just use a little bit, and it's just a nice, soft, pretty highlight. And it's not glittery, it's not chunky, it doesn't accentuate lines and texture and stuff like that on me, and that is essential. I just love it. It is so, so, so beautiful. All right, the next product is something that people ask me about all the time, and honestly, I just discovered this in the last couple of months, so this is what I've been wearing for the past couple of months, but before that, it was just a color that was very, very similar. But I'm really, really especially impressed with the wear time on this nail polish. It's the OPI Hello Kitty nail polish in Let's Be Friends. Since it is Hello Kitty, that makes me think that it's limited edition, which really scares me. It makes me want to run out and stock up. This is the only bottle I have right now. I hope it's not limited edition. It probably is. So everyone run out and get it if you need like the perfect light pink white color. I call it pink white. Does that make sense to anyone else? I don't know, but this is pink white to me, and it's the color that I always go to because it just matches with everything. It makes me feel like my hands look like really clean. It's just an easy go-to, and that's yet again another thing I just streamlined about my makeup routine. Nail polish is not makeup, but you know what I mean. It's just something that I don't have to think about. I do my nails at home about like once every week. I did a short rendezvous with at-home dip nails. I went to the worst nail salon in my own home this year. That got crazy and it was a very short-lived experience. I did it like 3 times. It took me way too long and I came right back to doing my own nails at home and always using colors like this. And I was really stuck on the Essie Gel Couture line for the longest time because it stays on really well and I had some really good pink-white colors. And then I found this one. And in the past, I hadn't had really good luck with OPI. It would chip really easily. And in the times that I've used this, it stays on so well. I do my nails every week and usually like the last day, last 2 days, they looking not so good. And that's true with this one too, but I feel like it stays on so well. None of this like chipping on the first day business, like it just doesn't happen. I just love this so much. I will say I do have 2 chips on my nails right now. That's my fault. That's not the nail polish's fault. I need to redo my nails so badly right now, but I did not have time. What can you do? Okay, next let's talk about 2 tanning products. I put out a self-tanning routine finally this year. I've been meaning to do one for like, about 7-8 years on YouTube. Finally did one. So if you want to see all of my self-tanning favorites, my whole process and everything, I can actually link that video in the card up here or maybe in the description. But these are 2 standout favorites. Actually, I can't even remember. Did I discover both of them this year? Not sure. But both of them have become essentials in my routine. First, this is the Bondi Sands Self-Tan Eraser. It works so well. I've tried other self-tan removers that do not work. In fact, some of them made my job even harder, and this is so helpful. I've got my routine down, and when I discovered this, it made removing my tan when I want to redo it so much easier. You put it on your whole body, wait 10 minutes. I think it says 5 minutes, but I wait 10 minutes. Get in the shower, use your scrubby gloves or whatever you do to remove your tan. And it just takes way less time to scrub off your tan. And it's amazing. I always thought these things were just a scam, but this one is not. Okay, my other self-tanning product is the Isle of Paradise self-tanning drops. I have it in dark and it says it's for face and body. And I've used it on my body before, but usually I just use it for my face. So I don't usually put self-tanner on my face like my regular self-tanning mousse, mostly because I don't always feel like I need like a self-tanned face. And it's also not formulated for the face. So it works for your face. It's good for your face. Actually, I don't really know that it's good for your face, but you just mix this in with your moisturizer. A lot of times I do it at night and you wake up and you have a beautiful self-tan face. And it's nothing crazy. This one is dark. I just use like 1 or 2 drops. You could probably go crazy with it. I don't, but it works so well. It hasn't broken me out. It doesn't turn out streaky. It doesn't dry out my skin. I just really like it. Okay, we are going in basically no order whatsoever. Let's talk about a skincare product. Have I talked to you about this before? I'm not sure. I've had this for a very long time, but this year it has become a very important product in my nighttime skincare routine. This is the Drunk Elephant TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. It's a 12% AHA and BHA blend, and this blend works on texture, uneven skin tone, it brightens you up, it helps work on your pores, it does many different things. And I use this now because I've been trying to stay away from retinol products because I've been trying to, think about babies and stuff, and you cannot use your Retin-A and all that stuff that I've relied on for a long time. So this has become one of the most powerful skincare products that I use to really work on the texture of my skin, try to work on acne, just everything. We've got AHAs and BHAs. It does a lot of things. I am not a skincare expert, but I will tell you this stuff works. Okay, I've got 2 more things to show you and we'll be done. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Blush Cheek to Cheek Swish and Pop Blusher in The Climax. I'm pretty sure that's the actual name, The Climax. Why? I don't know. But you've probably already seen this blush. It's been around forever. I don't know why I didn't get into it earlier, but I have been loving this shade. It's what I have on my cheeks right now. It definitely really works for me when I have self-tanner on. When I'm at my palest, this color is a little bit much for me, but when I do have my tan going, it's so flattering. More flattering than almost any blush I've ever tried before, like Milani Luminoso. That one is always my #1 blush, especially because it's from the drugstore. But this one is very close, and it's a different kind of blush because you've got 2 very distinctly different colors working here. The whole idea is that you swish in the outer circle and you go over your cheek, and then right on the ball of your cheek, your little cheeky balls right here, you go in with the center color. And it is so gorgeous. It definitely ties in my bronzer and my contour since this is a more bronzy shade, and it just looks so nice. Sometimes I go way too overboard, and you've probably noticed in my videos, but I just can't be stopped. Okay, we're getting to that point in the day when the sunshine is like attacking me. That means the video is very close to being over. Okay, and the last thing that I want to show you are these earrings. I've been loving these earrings so much. They're from Missouri, and really, I just want to like highlight the whole brand because I've ordered rings, necklaces, bracelets, earrings from them all throughout the year. I've just fallen in love. I've kind of just gotten to a place where I'm like, I don't want junk jewelry anymore. I don't want jewelry that is going to go bad, turn green, look nasty, like rings that I need to take off before I wash my hands. Like, I'm just done dealing with it. Like, I don't want it anymore. These earrings are $14K, but they do have plenty of jewelry that isn't like fine jewelry, like plated jewelry. They have sterling silver jewelry. They just have really nice, kind of more minimal stuff that would just go with anything. I absolutely love these hoops. I'm pretty sure they call them the twin hoops because it's just one post, but it kind of loops around and it looks like you have two hoops on, so it almost looks like it's a double piercing, but really it's just one. I do have my second hole pierced, but it looks like I have 3 piercings of my ear, and these are just really cute. I just really love how the design is more minimal, but it's also something different. They really go with everything, and honestly, it takes so much for me to like hold myself back from ordering more and more from them because everything that I've gotten so far has been so good. I just love everything they do. It's kind of a problem, but these earrings especially have been in my ears so much this year. All right, that's everything for me. Hopefully you found something that you're interested in trying. Maybe we have some of the same favorites. Am I missing anything? Let me know what I need to try down below. Actually, also, let me know what kind of videos do you want to see for the new year? Like, what kind of videos do I do that you want to see more of? Or are there videos that I don't do that you would really like to see me try? I am always listening. I want to do what you guys want to see. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. You can find me on social media. It's LeighAnnSays everywhere. Definitely subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit the bell for notifications. I hope you guys have had a wonderful holiday season, and I hope you have a happy new year. I'll see you guys in 2020. Bye, guys. Oh no, my hair was messed up the whole time. Of course it was. That's what happens when you try hard on your hair. It looks stupid. I'm sweating. Help. Let's put on a little highlight for the camera. Bye, everyone.